This is Teresa from Nanahood, and this is my oldest granddaughter, Abby, and we're going to talk today about bullying. All of us have heard about it, all of us know what it is, but as Abby gets ready to go into middle school, we decided to have a conversation about it and kind of get ready just in case some of that happens and goes on. Abby, have you ever had any experience with bullying?
Once.
Okay, and do you want to tell us about it?
No.
No? Okay. How did it make you feel?
Upset.
And what did you do about it?
Well, I didn't do anything, because if you do something about it, then the person will get in trouble, and just because they said something mean doesn't mean you should do anything back.
Okay, but what if it was something that could have hurt you or...
Then I would have told.
Okay, and if it continued and they did it more than once?
I would tell.
Okay, that's the best thing. Find somebody who would help you. You had a really super nice teacher there at school last year that I bet if you had went to her and told her, she would have helped you. What about, do you have some friends that have been bullied?
Yes.
How do you deal with that? Like, do you just watch it, or do you talk to the person and tell them they shouldn't do that, or do you talk to the person that's bullied and tell them, just to ignore them? How do you handle it?
I just watch it, even though I should do something about it.
Okay, when it happens at middle school, what do you think you might be able to do now that you're older and more confident?
Well, I don't really know, but...
What would be some options?
Well, first of all, if they say something mean, you shouldn't, hit.
That's right, you never hit.
And...
If you see, when my boys were in high school, there were people they were on the basketball team, and there were people that were mean to the younger basketball players, and they stuffed them in trash cans and things like that. How do you think they handled it?
Well, I don't really know, because it was their choice of how they handled it. And yeah.
What, I'll tell you what they did, and you can tell me if this was a good choice or not. They told the boys that were doing it that they should not do that, and that if they ever did it again, that they would have to answer to them. And they're pretty big boys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I have a question for you.
Okay.
Have you ever been bullied?
Yes. When I was in high school, there was this boy, and we were somewhere, and I said something to him that he didn't like. And he was a really big boy, and I have little skinny arms. And he grabbed my arm with both his hands, and his hands were huge. And he said, I could break your arm. I could just snap it in two. Well, it scared the what out of me. I didn't tell. I stayed away from him from then on, though. And it was a terrible feeling. I didn't like it. Now, again, we've talked about instances that we know of, but if somebody's in this situation and it happens day after day and time after time, it's really harmful to them and very sad. And we need to be not afraid to comfort them, to tell them that you'll help them in any way you can if they just want to talk, that you want to be their friend. Maybe it's somebody that's littler than everybody else in your class and shorter, and they're calling them Pee-wee or something. It may seem funny to everybody else, but it's not funny to that one person. So the best thing we can do is talk with them, look out for them, be a friend to them, and if we see that it's happening, we need to go tell the guidance counselor or a teacher or someone who can help that person not be bullied anymore.
What about cyberbullying?
Cyberbullying is dangerous, for lots of reasons. It's hard to get a handle on because a lot of times it goes on in places where maybe adults don't see it. That's why I think we have to be very careful and limit the amount of online exposure that we have. You're getting to be a big girl. You're gonna get a cell phone in a little while, but on Friday. But we're gonna have lots and lots of rules and lots of. Let me see your phone, Abby. I'm gonna check it. That's just the way it goes. I was with a good friend, and her son is 14, and she said, "Give me your phone, random check," and she took it, and it was Austin, and she checked his phone, and she went all through it, and she gave it back to him and said, "You passed," and everything was fine. But that's her way of keeping a finger on what he's doing and who he's talking to and who he's seeing. It's not so much that she doesn't trust him. And it's not that I don't trust you. It's just that there are so many crazy people out in the world. And a lot of times you may not even think that the people you're talking to are bad. But believe me, they have ways, that was our dog, ways of getting to you. Do you have any other questions? Hi, Bella.
No.
Okay, if you were getting cyberbullied or bullied at school, would you be brave enough to come and talk to me about it?
Mm-hmm.
Promise.
Yep.
Pinky swear.
Uh-huh. Ow, your ring! That hurts.
Sorry. Okay, Abby and I are signing off now. If you have a problem, talk to your mama, talk to your nana, but find somebody you can talk to about.